The sirens wail in the distance as firefighters rush in, their silhouettes cutting through the swirling thick smoke. Are you ready for today's video? Let's begin. On the morning of February 28, 2023, two San Bernardino firefighters narrowly escaped injury during a commercial structure fire near Highland Avenue.
Charlie, and that's Dodge Delta Inflict. Next with you.
Upon arrival, crews discovered thick smoke rising from the roof of an abandoned tire shop. Within minutes, flames engulfed the entire roof, forcing firefighters to switch to a defensive attack.
Charlie, everyone's good, everyone's on the way.
While battling the fire, a portion of the storefront nearly collapsed on two firefighters, but thanks to a timely warning from their captain, they managed to escape unharmed.
Go ahead, Alpha.
No injuries were reported, and fire investigators were called in to determine the cause of the blaze.
We're gonna go a little bit quicker. I'm sorry, ma'am. Hey.
On January 2nd, 2017, Wadsworth police rescued two women from a burning vehicle.
Oh, you might have fire. Okay. 15 Wadsworth.
15.
Can you let the fire department know this vehicle seems to be starting to catch on fire?
It says I'm sorry.
Alright. Let me give you a hand.
Come on, we're just going to walk back this way. Attention, Wadsworth Fire Department. Respond to 57 in Seville. 57 in Seville. Car starting to catch on fire. SPD.
We're gonna go a little bit quicker. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just worried about you.
Officer Cody Lamiel responded to a report of an erratic vehicle on Route 57. Upon arrival, the driver, Darlene Richmond, informed him of a mechanical issue. Moments later, smoke and flames began rising from the hood. Acting quickly, Lamiel helped Richmond and her 88-year-old mother, Helen Miller, to safety before the fire intensified. Fortunately, both women escaped unharmed.
She will.
Alright.
On September 20th, 2024, a massive fire broke out in Scituate, Massachusetts. Firefighters arrived quickly to find flames engulfing an oceanfront home at 50 Oceanside Drive. Due to the severity of the situation, a second alarm response was activated, bringing in additional crews from Cohasset, Ingham Marshfield, Norwell, and Pembroke. Strong winds and harsh weather conditions made firefighting efforts challenging. However, firefighters successfully extinguished the blaze within 2 hours and prevented it from spreading to neighboring homes. At around 6 a.m. on June 12, 2021, the Wall Township Fire Department responded to a vehicle fire on Interstate 95 South. Upon arrival, firefighters found the car fully engulfed in flames. Crews acted quickly, deploying hose lines to extinguish the fire before it could spread further. Thanks to their rapid response, the blaze was brought under control efficiently. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. The cause of the fire remains undetermined, and authorities are continuing their investigation.
County us at the 80. Am I sure
On March 12, 2018, firefighters in Portland, Oregon battled a 5-alarm fire at New Metals, a car scrapyard on Northeast
County us at the 80. Am I sure
Killingsworth Street. Hazardous materials at the site produced thick toxic smoke, prompting authorities to evacuate residents and issue a shelter-in-place order. More than 170 firefighters and 30 fire engines worked to contain the blaze. The fire crews utilized aerial water streams and firefighting foam to suppress the flames. Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported. On January 25, 2025, firefighters in Essen-Frillendorf, Germany, responded to a serious car fire on the A40 highway. The incident occurred when an Audi, speeding excessively, crashed into a traffic light pole and burst into flames. By the time fire crews arrived, the vehicle was fully engulfed, requiring an urgent response. Firefighters acted swiftly, bringing the fire under control and successfully extinguishing the blaze, preventing further spread. No injuries were reported, and authorities have launched an investigation to determine the cause of the crash. On the afternoon of December 6, 2024, a garbage truck explosion occurred in Arlington Heights, Illinois. The incident happened while firefighters were responding to a fire on a garbage truck on Derbyshire Avenue. The truck, powered by compressed natural gas, suddenly exploded, sending debris flying and damaging several nearby homes. Firefighters quickly extinguished the flames and secured the area to prevent a secondary explosion. Three people were injured and transported to the hospital, but fortunately, their injuries were not life-threatening. On January 2, 2020, the Los Angeles Fire Department successfully rescued a man who had fallen into a 50-foot trench at a construction site in East Hollywood. Upon arrival, firefighters quickly located the victim and assessed the situation. To ensure his safety, they deployed a ventilation system to provide oxygen and used a pulley and rope system for extraction. After an hour of effort, the man was safely rescued with only minor injuries. He was then transported to the hospital for further evaluation. On November 27, 2019, a devastating explosion occurred at TPC Group chemical plant in Port Neches, Texas, causing significant damage. The first explosion happened at 1:00 am, shaking a vast area. A witness immediately called 911 and alerted nearby residents as the incident unfolded.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Fuck! Hey, this is one hell of a boom. Get back to the house. I call 911.
A second explosion followed at 2:00 p.m., further escalating the danger. The fire raged for days, requiring relentless efforts from firefighters to contain it. Over 50,000 residents were evacuated due to the risk of toxic chemical leaks. 3 workers were injured, and hundreds of homes and businesses suffered extensive damage. Investigations revealed that the explosion was caused by deteriorating equipment and poor maintenance. Following the disaster, the plant was permanently shut down. On September 9, 2019, a massive fire broke out at Payman Fabric Warehouse in Los Angeles. When fire crews arrived, they found the 10,000 square foot, single-story building fully engulfed, with flames bursting through the roof. Due to extreme heat and structural instability, firefighters adopted a defensive strategy, focusing on preventing the fire from spreading to nearby buildings. A total of 186 firefighters battled the blaze for 3 hours before it was fully extinguished. Three firefighters sustained injuries and were transported to the hospital. The cause of the fire remains undetermined. On February 10, 2024, the Brick Township Fire Department in New Jersey received a fire report at a residential home.
Order on the fire. Order on the fire.
Upon arrival, firefighters confirmed it as a second alarm blaze. When they opened the garage, the fire's point of origin, a gas-leaking tool, caused a sudden flare-up, endangering a firefighter. However, thanks to a quick response, he remained unharmed. After 1.5 hours, the fire was fully extinguished with no reported injuries. The cause of the fire is currently under investigation by the Brick Township Fire Bureau. In May 2024, a fire broke out at a store on the 1500 block of Westheimer Road in Houston, with smoke and flames rising from the roof. The fire spread slightly to an apartment building behind the store, trapping one person inside. Fire crews arrived quickly, successfully rescuing the victim, who was then transported to the hospital. Despite the rapid spread of flames, firefighters contained the fire in time, preventing major damage to the store. Thanks to their swift response, the building's structure remained intact. The cause of the fire is under investigation. On June 24, 1995, a devastating fire broke out at the Houston distribution warehouse in Houston, Texas. The blaze spread rapidly due to the presence of hazardous materials and flammable liquid stored inside, causing extensive structural damage to the building. Nearly two-thirds of Houston's firefighting force was deployed, but the fire raged uncontrollably for 31 hours, overwhelming the facility's fire suppression systems. Fortunately, only 3 firefighters sustained minor injuries. The incident became one of the most severe industrial fires in Houston's history, prompting stricter regulations on hazardous material storage. On February 22, 2025, the San Bernardino County Fire Department responded to a commercial struck fire at 350 4I Street. Upon arrival, crews found thick smoke and flames rising from the roof of the single-story building. Firefighters swiftly deployed suppression tactics, successfully containing the fire before it could spread further. Thanks to their timely efforts, the fire was confined to a single building, preventing greater damage. No injuries were reported, and fire investigators arrived on scene to determine the cause of the blaze. On the evening of June 3, 2024, a major fire broke out at Omega Auto Body in Hicksville, New York. The flames rapidly spread, with heavy fire erupting from the roof of the building. Multiple fire departments responded, working together to contain the blaze within an hour. During firefighting efforts, 3 firefighters sustained injuries and received immediate medical attention. Investigators later determined that the fire was caused by an electrical malfunction. Following the incident, Omega Auto Body successfully restored operations and resumed serving customers.